Oh, it's the timer. Okay, I was gonna say, what's that for? I know that's fine.
How's it feel? I mean, you feel like first day as a professional? Is it overwhelming?
You can say professional, but it's like you back being a freshman. You're just trying to figure it out. But I have great coaches, great teammates just help me out. So I'm just looking forward to each and every day getting better.
What are you hoping to achieve this weekend? I know it's not a ton of stuff going on, but for you, what would a successful rookie minicamp look like for you?
Being a sponge as much as possible. That means soaking up all information from the coaches, from teammates, things like that. So if I can be the best sponge I can be, then that's successful in my eyes.
Bryan, what's the last couple of weeks been like? Week really been like for you, just dealing with family and dealing with just transitioning to a new city? How have you been all taking that in?
I haven't had a chance to take it in. To answer the question, it's been kind of quick turnaround for me. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's still a blessing. Just like I said, just before, like I'm a rookie trying to figure it out.
What have been your impressions so far with the playbook?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta speak.
What have been your impressions so far with the playbook and how you expected to line up out there?
My expectations.
Yeah.
I think that this is probably mentioned to everybody. I don't have any expectations. I just do the best I can with what I got. So I don't expect anything because that leads to other negative things that could happen too. So I just take what I have in front of me and continue to progress.
Specific to the playbook though, like what were your impressions so far when you got your hands on the playbook and what the team is expecting you to do?
Oh, so like I said, it's just it's not really too. I think you're trying to go deeper than it really actually is. It's here's a playbook. I gotta learn it. There's no real expectations as far as anything like that. You put more expectation on yourself. You start to, basically sink into that place where it's like you can't really come out of. So I don't have any expectations of myself. I just stay focused and take each day as they come.
One of the things that people talked about on the outside when a lot of you guys on defense got drafted, hard-nosed, fighters, grinding the whole time. When you met a lot of your guys on defense now for the first time in some of these meetings, what are your impressions of the group you guys have who are coming in as the rookie defensive players?
A good brotherhood, I would say that. I mean, you see why this team has been winning games for so long. From the moment we get on the facility basis, it's just been a brotherhood. We all trying to help each other get to that next game, the next ring. So it's just the brotherhood, to say the least.
You've got the whole, safety look going on. Have you had conversation with Juan Thornhill and Reed?
Oh yeah, I mean, a couple messages here and there. Just kind of get an eye as far as anything. But I know at the end of the day, I got to figure it out. That's just the path every rookie has to take. So I reached out to him a couple of times. They hit me back, but I know that for me, best version of myself, I got to figure it out somehow, some way. So it's been a blessing to have those in my corner though, for sure.
And how your time in Cincinnati? They've been successful in the last couple of seasons. Now you go from that program to the Chiefs. How has that transition been for you? In that defensive locker room and in that defensive classroom. Now you're over with Steve Spagnuolo. How's that transition been for you?
It's been a good transition. I think that he does a great job of explaining what he needs to do. It's not like rocket science. He tells you what you need to do. Okay, you just get it done. So it's been a good transition as far as that aspect. Like I said, the teammates and the other coaches, all the other coaches help out that transition. So it's not as bad as it may seem. You come in, it's like, oh my God, it's a lot of stuff, but it's not that bad. You just gotta figure it out.
Did you know much about Trent before you guys obviously put together in this draft class?
No, I did not. Yeah, I didn't know him until we got to the crowd thing. I forgot what it was called. But yeah. So we came to that, and that's when I finally met him. And I did my research, so I was like, okay, cool. I know what we have in my hands. I'm looking forward to utilizing all these tools we have around me to try to pick people's brains to how to kind of be better for myself and as well as help the team as well. So it's been a great experience so far.
You said, I think you have a little shoulder going on. Are you going to maybe be on the field or not? Do you have any concerns?
Yeah, I'm on the field. I'm on the field today. Tell me not to be. So I'm gonna do what they let me do. Other than that, the things I can do, I'm gonna try to make the most of it. That's all I can do. So.
What's it been like for you and your old Cincinnati teammates? Y'all had such a legendary season last year, and now a bunch of y'all are professionals now. What's that been like for y'all?
I think we're all in the same boat. Like I said, we're back to being freshmen again, trying to figure it out. I might hit them up later on. We get done with everything just to see how they've been doing. But I know we all understand right now this is a grind time. It's time to establish yourself, get the respect from the teammates and the coaches, as well as figure out how can you be the best version of yourself coming in your first year. So that's pretty much it. I haven't talked to him that often as much as I like to, but we all in the same boat, just trying to get the work done.
Have you ever been to Kansas City before this time now?
Nah, besides the fan thing, but nah.
What do you know about Kansas City? Like, what do you know that you need to, culture?
Barbecue, the barbecue. Then we had it when we first came. I was like, he said, yeah, man. I'm like, all right, it's cool, but it was fire. So barbecue is definitely something that I didn't even think Kansas City had that, but it's been a blessing to. So I didn't know. So I'm from Cincinnati. We had Gold Star and Skyline, things like that. So be able to eat the culture food has been definitely a blessing as well.
There was a lot of talk last year when the off the field stuff about when the Chiefs played the Bengals about this Skyline chili.
Yeah.
It's a hit or miss thing. How do you feel? I mean, you're not there now. I don't. You can speak freely about it.
Yeah.
About what, good or bad? How's that?
I'm a Gold Star fan, so I can't. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate from my friends back home. Like, dog, I'm like, listen, bro. I grew up around the corner from me, so that's all I know for the most part. I never tried I never tried Skyline for my defense, but when you go for what you know, man, you can't go wrong. So that's how I look at it.
When we talked to you on draft night on the Zoom, I think we asked about Travis Kelce, loves Bearcats, right? Have you had a chance to interact with him yet? Since then, that night you obviously hadn't yet.
Yeah, no. We talked a couple times. Same thing as same category as Juan through him, all those guys. Just I try to talk to him, create the brand, but at the same time, like I said, I gotta try to figure it out too. So they can't feed me everything because it's not the way the world works. So I pick a brain when I need to, ask a little, a couple of advice here and there. But for the most part, I'm just trying to earn respect from them as far as the team, the coaches as well.
All right, Matt, possible.
Playing corner at Howard and then going to safety.
Did your homework?
Huh?
You did your homework.
I tried. What went into that decision, and what did you learn about playing corner that helped you play safety?
Well, I'm talking to the first question. I didn't get to choose. Coach Fick just kind of put me there. But as you can see, it's been a blessing. As far as what I learned, though, was just being patient. I know a lot of corners in the league now, they definitely know, like, the patience as a corner is very key. So you can translate that to being a safety. It helps that even more, even especially with, making calls and calling checks and things like that. So being patient as far as the DB definitely helps, as well as next play mentality, because we all know we've seen great receivers in this league. They're gonna score points. They're gonna get good catches and things like that. So I think that being able to get the next play mentality is definitely something. So those two things is definitely something that I took care of and took with me to UC.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Bryan.
Thanks, Bryan.
No problem.
Welcome, Casey.